One.
You guys are live.
Hello, world. Welcome to Shindigs, a podcast dedicated to the ones who reach for the stars. This episode of Shindigs is sponsored by Unlimited Solutions. Unlimited Solutions. Live life unlimited. Today I got a very talented friend of mine, homie of mine. What's up, Kent?
What's up? What's up,
Welcome.
man? What's
Welcome to
up,
Shindigs, man.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
Good,
Hanging
man.
out,
Thanks
hanging
for
out,
coming.
hanging out, man. Oh yeah,
You know
it was
me.
long awaited.
Just got off of work.
Yeah, I already know how that go, man.
We miss you, man. A lot of people ask about you.
Yeah, man. I had fun at that job, man. I really did, man. I had fun, man. I just was trying to just like look for like a different career type of deal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
But yeah, no, not just a job, but being my roommate, man. There's a big hole. There's a
Yeah.
big hole now.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the Kobe is missing you.
Yeah.
Oh, Lily
Yeah.
is missing you
We
too.
had
Bonita.
some fun. We had
Kobe the most.
Yeah. That's my little homie. That cat was cool.
That's a really powerful message is gonna be delivered here because Ken is actually one of my really good friends that I look up to, and as in a fact that really pursued for his dream, and to do that, nobody's gonna invest on it but yourself.
Right. Word up.
Give me a little explanation, Ken. You're a talented hip hop artist,
Yeah.
musician.
Man.
What do you call it? What would you call it? I don't want to sound too.
Well, you mean like my handle?
Yeah. What do you call it? You're just.
I'm I don't know. I like to call myself an just an ambitious individual.
That started
Ambitious individual that had to create a road and
and that started
turn the
from
dirt
when?
road to a pavement road. For real though.
When did that ambition? When did you first smell or taste it?
I always been like that growing up, man. Like I remember like when I first started doing music, man, and like I was young back then, and I met like like LaRon and shit. That's like one of my real close homies, and
I learned G by Sin.
yeah, and like I remember like one day we was just coming from school, like middle school, on like bicycles and shit, and like he just was like, "Yo, we be recording over here at this one house. You want to come by?" And this was like I was probably like 13 then, but I had already made my first song through one of my brother's friends though.
Hmm.
And I was just actually chilling with him in Jacksonville when I went to Jacksonville, but that's where I first did my first song at, and then from then on, I just kept recording.
When did you do your first song? At what age?
I was like 12 probably.
12 years old.
Yeah.
But before then, did you rap other people, like other musicians?
I started off by being a fan of hip hop.
Okay.
That's how I got into hip hop.
Hmm.
Like a lot of people, when you say hip hop, they kind of like look at it on some shit like, just the music. Like hip hop is really like a way of life. Like for real. Like it's not just making music. It's art. It's graffiti. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day when people was breakdancing and stuff, like spinning on their heads and stuff with the cardboard on the floor. So I don't know. I just got real into hip hop, and then from then on, like I just started dropping tapes and stuff. I just started dropping projects. Like I got caught up into like the internet and stuff real early. Like I seen where stuff was going in like '08, '09.
I know you're known for being very savvy. You know,
Yeah.
for being very tech savvy.
Yeah.
Especially.
Like I be like I knew like in '08, '09, like I'll never forget like my people. Like I always was going to the library. And my people was like, "Where you going?" I used to ride my bicycle to the library. This back then when people was getting on MySpace.
Okay.
And like I was like, I'm going to the library to get on MySpace to talk to friends, talk to girls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know how back then on MySpace, like, you could go and like check out like your favorite rapper. They had a MySpace page back then, so I was into all of that, and that's just how I got into it. And the next thing I just started going to studios. I started recording at a studio in Daytona called BKG, and this was before I met Sin. And I used to go there a lot, and like I used to catch rides like with my people when they go up there. I used to have them just drop me off, and I just stay up there for like 2-3 hours knocking out songs, then come back. And I did that over and over till I started, building up a good amount of music, then I just started like releasing it on like Dat Piff and stuff like that. And I watched a lot of other local artists too who was like bigger than me, and a lot of them I know are like in the game now. Like they are really in the game now, and I just watched them, and I just watch how they presented themselves as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like getting a booking email, stuff like that. Like the stuff that a lot of rappers these days don't even really want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I just did it like that, and I kept going with it. And honestly, like now, even with music, I'm still not where I want to be at.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm still so like a lot of people. You know, when I be out in the city, people be like, "Yo, there go Lil Kent and this and that," and they know me just from making music. It's people that know me in the city that I don't even know because I just put it out there so much on like Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that. But I still got a lot of more work to do. I still got like all kind of stuff. I got ideas. It's so crazy.
And that's just from following the people that you follow. You know, the work that you still have to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I just be following. I just always be ahead of the curve. Like even when in like 2012 to maybe like 2015 when like mixtapes was going like obsolete.
Okay.
Like a lot of people still listen to mixtapes, but now you know it's streaming now.
Yeah.
You know, back then
Everything's on
yeah, like I know you
Spotify
can
or
relate. I
everything,
know
yeah.
you be like keeping in with the loop, and it's like back then it was just like even before when the CDs was went out of style, you could just go on Dat Piff or go check out a mixtape or go on YouTube and play stuff. But like even when you play music on YouTube, you can't multitask.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
watching stuff on YouTube. Once you hit that button, music stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when like I feel like that's when Apple Music and the Spotify's and all of that stuff where you got to pay for the subscriptions and all of that. And that's why I like the last song that I recorded, the one Finesse song, and I put that was like the first song that I put out on like Apple Music and Spotify and stuff like that. You just got to keep messing around with the internet. You really got to keep your ear in the loop, especially doing music.
Yeah.
How is that going? What was it a comparison to other broadcasting networks using iTunes this time? How did that go?
What do you mean, like the streaming?
Yeah, how did
It's
that
just
go
Apple
compared?
Music. Now you got Apple. I just see
No, like how did it go like fan wise? Did more people get to hear that?
Oh yeah, like yeah. It's just I had to follow like even when a couple years ago SoundCloud was popping. SoundCloud ain't even really popping like that no more. It's kind of like
Yeah, no.
people like I just paid the $10 and listen to all of it. You know what I'm saying?
SoundCloud was a little
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, SoundCloud was a funny. It was something new. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it had its days, but like now. I still upload music to SoundCloud just for people. Because it'll always be two different circles of music listeners. It'll be people who really like music, who really will come out of their pocket. Like me, I'll come out of my pocket $10 a month just to listen to all of the new stuff. Because I want to listen to all the new projects. Then you got people
Access
over
to all the
here
new stuff.
that who's just still use SoundCloud. And they'll just get what they can get because it's for free. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like that. Like that's basically the way I can break it down. Like that's why so many people was on LimeWire because it was
Yeah.
free. In the pirate and music days.
Yeah, those are the good days.
So
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
so BPG, that was the recording studio, right?
BKG.
BKG.
Yeah,
my bad.
BKG. Yeah,
BKG.
BKG. It was in Daytona. A dude, he had it like in his garage, and it was like legit. It was real legit, like super legit. Like he had it all caved in and stuff, and that was like my real early
That was your
days.
first ever recording, like taste, like at a
Real
studio.
recording studio.
Okay.
Yep. I went there, and then what happened? I think the dude moved. I still got one of the dudes. I was over the studio. He still messed with music, but he's kind of like more on his like manager role, executive type role. I can't forget what he like really exactly do, but the other guy I haven't seen like since the studio closed down. But that's where I used to go at. That's
So
where I
before
used to go.
BKG, you had it pretty much one of those notebooks that I know you used to have. And
Yeah.
before BKG, did you have all this information in a book, nothing on CD, or how did you have?
I just wrote. Like I'm a writer.
Okay.
Like I used to be in school. Like even when we was in school and stuff. Like I kept that like notepad.
The
with
notepad.
just
I
all
know
the
that notepad.
rhymes. Like it even got to the
Composition
point.
book.
It even got to the point where like people don't even know. Like I was back in the day when we had FCAT. Remember we used to do the baseball diamond
Yeah.
Yeah.
to write like a expository or narrative
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
I use that concept to songwrite. Like that's crazy.
which is an intro, a hook, and an end.
It's like the same way how we did the baseball diamond. Like the middle would be like
That's
the
interesting.
topic,
That you carry that through.
first paragraph,
Yeah.
second paragraph, third paragraph, and come back home.
Yeah.
I just did my now. The diamonds are my verses, and the topics for my verses.
That's radical.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool as hell.
yeah,
Shit, I don't even think I remember anything from high school.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Like
went to school here. You grew
things like that really stuck with me.
You grew up
That's
here,
awesome.
your whole life,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Born and raised?
Yeah.
Elementary?
Yeah. Elementary, middle school.
Where'd you learn the diamond? What grade was that?
That was probably like third grade, probably Miss Gold class. I still remember all my teachers.
Miss Gold.
Miss Gold.
Miss
yeah.
Goldstein or Miss Gold?
Just Miss Gold.
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
I seen her a couple years ago. She's still around.
What school was that?
Repatillo.
Shout outs, Ripatilla.
Yeah.
Ripatilla.
Yeah.
The one that closed was Chisholm. No.
I think I've been hearing about Repatillo might close. I think that's the one that they says the rumors.
That's
are
the one by the
closing.
movies.
Isn't
right?
it?
Yeah, by the
Okay.
movies.
Yeah.
No, that one.
I've been seeing rumors that they said they gonna shut it down.
Yeah, no,
Chisholm
we're back.
open.
We're actually pretty soon. We're gonna have Duncan's mom. You know Duncan?
Yeah.
Yeah, his mom's a teacher, and
Okay.
we're gonna discuss about what's going on with teachers and
Oh, okay.
little different content and something that I'm
Right.
actually really involved.
Yeah,
I wanna
that's
get
what you
myself
gotta do.
involved in.
That's what you gotta do, man. Get different people, man. I actually,
You always had good grades going to school too.
I mean, for the most part, when I got in high school, things kind of started changing. I
Yeah.
started kind of getting involved in extracurricular activities.
Well, did that affect
But
the
like-
grades because of the attendance, or did it
Not-
affect the grades?
Not really. It's just what I had going on. I couldn't be in school, and it was weird. But I still hung on, and I did my first 2 years at my first year at New Smyrna High, and then I stayed back, and then I went to school in Daytona, Richard Melbourne Academy, and I
Okay.
caught all the way up and graduated on time. So it was cool.
You always had the same homeboys all through elementary, all through high school, or
Yeah. For the most part, I got a couple of them who done moved on, who just live in other states and stuff like that. But
still keep in touch?
yeah, still keep in touch. Yeah, still.
Met
keep
you in
touch.
middle school.
Yeah.
You and
Yeah, it was like sixth
all
grade.
Stinger, eh?
Yeah. I remember that. That's throwback.
Stingray Middleman. That's when actually, because this town has multiple elementaries, multiple elementaries, one middle school.
Middle school. So when you go to, that's how I was. Like when I went to middle school, I met so many people because I didn't know them. It's not like when you in elementary school, you can
Yeah.
just
Get
pull
your
up
little
to people's
sections.
houses and drive to people's houses. Like I didn't know kids on Beach, so I didn't know any kids in Edgewater or Oak Hill.
Yeah.
Like I
Same
knew a
here.
lot of them. I didn't know kids who went to like private schools or like the
Uh-huh.
Catholic schools in New Smyrna.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? But in middle school, everybody came together. And it's people from middle school that I still, like you. I met you from 6th grade on up. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, I guess
That's awesome.
that was actually the best I ever did academically was 6th grade, 6th and 7th grade. And once I got to, man, once you
Yeah.
got to 8th grade,
Yeah,
you got to taste a little bit what high school was gonna be like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just a plan for fail.
Right.
At least you tried.
Too much fun.
We tried.
Yeah.
So you got a brother, right?
Yeah, felt.
You guys are what, 2 years apart?
4 years apart. We're like 3 years. 3 years and what, May, June, 3 years and 2 months apart.
Okay, so it's probably the same. Max
Yeah,
as well.
I graduated with your brother 07.
Yeah.
So I'm 2 years. Oh no, yeah, a year or 2
Yeah,
years.
but you 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
I just turned 27 in May.
Happy
I know
birthday.
your
Okay.
birthday May 25th, right?
Happy belated birthday, man.
30th.
30th. Yeah.
30th,
Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
What you end up doing for your birthday?
Man, what did I do?
I know you were celebrating this one because you were.
Yeah, it was a good one.
You were
Can't
on
remember.
on your
I can't
time
rem-
off,
Yeah.
right? That's when you started taking your time off.
Yeah. I think so. I don't know what I did on my birthday. It's crazy. Oh, you know what? I went to the studio. I got a song, actually.
What's the name of that song?
It's called Valid. It's going to be on my new stuff. Yeah. I went to the studio on my birthday. I went to
Nice.
Sin House.
I like that.
Man.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I got to keep it working.
we-
That's what I did because I remember on the song, I said something about it's my birthday in the song, like in the intro.
Was that
type.
just something that flowed, or did
Yeah,
you-
just something that flowed. We was drinking like Bel Air like the rose.
Nice.
Drinking Bel Air, the champagne. We was drinking that in the studio, and I went to the studio on my birthday.
Sin was telling us a couple of stories that he was mentioning that you just went there one day.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Like after I went to BKG, now that's like I was 15, and then from like 15 to 19, I wasn't recording because the guys in Daytona, they like moved. So for that stretch, I was either 15 or 16. But anyways, all the way to 17, because it was 09. I was 17 years old. And I still was, rapping or whatever, but it just, we didn't have a studio. We didn't have a studio at all. So then after that, this one guy, his nickname Mutt, and he lived on Sheldon too at the time with his mother. He used to cut everybody like in the hood, like their hair and stuff. So he used to he started doing people edge ups and stuff at his mom's crib, and then he moved to this other guy's crib that stayed across the street from the park, and it was like a back section, like almost something like this, but like half the size. Mm-hmm. And he started cutting everybody hair in the hood, like this was where you went. And the dude was really raw too, so it's like he was charging you cheaper and he was better. So it was like you would check your lineup and you would look like a whole new man.
All types of styles.
Yeah, like he was like, remember when kids started wearing mohawks and all that? Like he could cut it, put designs in people's heads, all that. Like he was way better than the guy at an official barbershop. You know what I'm saying?
That's how B got Brandon, and that's how he got introduced to cutting.
Probably. I mean, I don't know. That's a good thing too. I don't know, because I think he started cutting a little bit after him.
Shout outs, man. He did me up one time.
Yeah.
I looked like
cold
straight up
with it. He
like
cold.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He cold.
For real. And that's when I was working in car sales, so I needed that.
Yeah, he
that
cold.
Sharp
He
edge.
cold, especially when you working in front of people. You need to look presentable.
Oh, it's probably
I
one
just
of the
cut
best.
off all my hair. Remember, my beard was starting to grow in. I just cut it
I
all
haven't
off.
seen you in a long time, brother.
Yeah. I just cut it. I don't
think I've seen you since a while.
Yeah, since a while. It's been a minute, man. I
went out for the first time in a while. I went to a show, B-Side Tavern Saturday night.
Yeah.
And it was fun, man.
Yeah.
Stuff.
That's what's up.
I'm out of the game though, man. I was actually a little funny story, dude. I was, me being me, I wanted to get on the dance floor and dance, and
At the B-side time.
oh yeah, and I'm holding back. I'm holding back. I'm holding my feet back. I'm like, once you start moving, kind of start acting like a fool because the drinks were starting to kick in.
Right.
But then this girl starts calling me out to a dance floor. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Now I got a reason to go.
Right.
So I went in there, started dancing. The girl started talking. I couldn't even hear. We were right next to the band, literally right next to the drums.
Yeah.
And first, like I said, first time being out in a while. They haven't even had any female contact in a while. Just interacting with them, just because it's just at home. It's just from home to work, and yeah, like started danced for like a song and a half, or almost like 2 songs, and right after that, old boyfriend comes in. Starts dancing in front of me, and I'm like, "What's
He's
going on?"
just showing you this my chick.
She's looking at me like she's like, "Oh man, my bad."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck? You pointed me out from the crowd.
You pointed me out to come out here, and then you're old man.
And here I look like an idiot, dude. I'm just dancing by myself. I'm like, all right, how do you merge out of this one?
Yeah.
Just
how do you merge back?
fade away.
Yeah, I would just walk away.
Oh god! And the thing is, once
act like you're getting a drink at the bar.
Yeah.
Bartender. And then just don't come back to the dance floor like that.
Stay in the outskirts.
Just don't come back to the dance floor after that.
I am out of the
That
game.
shit's funny as hell.
I'm out for good reasons, then.
Yeah, man.
And I'm enjoying it.
Right.
But yeah, no. So with working with Sin.
Yeah.
That was at a young age.
I'm gonna get into the story of how I met Sin. So the dude, like I said, I was cutting our hair. He told us about Sin. I believe he went to school with Sin, older brother, and he gave us his address and stuff. And I don't even know we had his number. I think we had his number. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyways, we had went there, man, and this is in 09. And we kind of was like, damn, we really don't want to walk up to like this nigga house. Like, just like we didn't call or nothing. And we just knocked on his door. I brung one of my CDs from when I was recording at BKG.
Okay.
So this music is like a year and a half, maybe 2 years old.
Yeah.
But I still got it. I always kept all my CDs and stuff. This is before I even was fucking with laptops and saving music on like hard drives and stuff.
Hey,
So
I think you got my thing off my headset.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
okay, and
There we go.
anyways, like after that, we pulled up to his house and I let him hear my music and he started playing his beats and stuff like that. And after that, it's just been a wrap. Like saying that's the go.
So you brought him that
It was me, my
that
homeboy.
BKG CD as like
Yeah.
as a like
It's like
an intro. To
Yeah,
it?
it's like, bro, I can come here and freestyle, but here's some music. This is mine. And when I let him hear it, he was like, damn.
And that was at 17 years old.
Yeah.
17?
Yeah, I was like 17, 2009. Yeah, I
Okay.
remember that. That was crazy.
How many songs you had on this hit?
Probably like 5 or 6.
5. Okay.
I was in the process of recording like the new project, but the studio closed
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
just got what all I could get, and that was it. Kind of just fell off a cliff after that because I didn't have no studios to go to. So it was me, Ron, and this older cat named Tonio we used to be with, and we went there. And after that, it was a wrap.
Do you know which one caught Sin's attention out of those 5 or 6?
I got a mixtape on Dat.Piff. It's called Back to the Future Volume 2.
I just saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the song Rider Shit.
Ridership?
Yeah, Rider Shit. Like a rider, like REDER.
Oh, yeah.
Rider Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I spelled it on the site like RYDA, just trying to be different or some shit. But Rider Shit, it had
Fuck,
like the
dude,
beat
that's-
was like a real like a throwback Jeezy vibe. Like the Trapper Died, the Thug Motivation 101 when it came out. Like the beat sounded like that, and I was rapping real slow, kind of like in a Jeezy type flow, and he liked it.
What's
Yeah.
that? And do you think that was the up north New York kind of?
Nah, that was more of a down south song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as I started recording with Sin, like, cause Sin from up north,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I figured I know how it is. Like when you from up north and you come to the south, and Sin always told me this. He tell me and G this. He be like, man, y'all can like rap. I'm not saying people from down south can't rap, but it's like I can rap on the East Coast beat, I can rap on the West Coast beat, I can rap on a down south beat.
He's not
and on-
afraid to walk with you
It
in a
don't matter
you know,
because like when I grew up, like the people that made me wanted to start rapping was 50 Cent, like that whole G Unit Dipset era. When I was in middle school, the South wasn't really popping with rap
Yeah.
unless you was listening to like Outkast. You had Love Below and Speaker Box
Yeah.
when that double disc came
Yeah,
out.
but they were still kind of poppy
It's
too, in
still-
a way.
Yeah, it still was
Kinda-
poppy. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So it was
to a
more,
mature level.
yeah,
different
so it was
mature
more like
level.
up north.
I feel
Like we was listening to 50 and all of them. So a lot of that up north music really molded me into having like bars and metaphors and having a flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
Very
back then it really mattered. Now these days you hear songs, you can tell people just freestyling. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can just tell they freestyling the whole
Yeah.
thing. But now it's, but back then, I took pride in writing.
I feel like that's the respect
I never,
to the game.
I never went in the studio and just freestyle. For one, I wasn't gonna waste my money like that with the studio, man. For two, I wasn't gonna be in the booth
Conscious.
talking about,
Good conscious, bro.
oh, let me do another take. Oh, let me do another take.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
let me do another take. Oh, I got it this time, bro. Let me get it one more time. One more time. You keep messing up, and hours going by. That's why. That's the whole circle. I mean, that's like the whole. How should I say this? The whole formula of how rappers make their money with studio time. If you mess up, you have to pay.
No
Yeah,
shit.
you gotta be ready.
Hours.
$50, $60 an hour, you gotta pay. All that. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Oh sure. I'm watching this clock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's somebody that you record with that you really don't know, it's about money.
It's a business
It's
decision.
business.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the day we having fun, but
Sin
it's business.
kept bringing
though.
that up.
Yeah, it's business at the end of the day. And as a young guy, I just respected that. I respected that early in the game. Like even before I met Sin. Like even when I was going to BKG, I was like, man, I don't know. I know these dudes. They seem cool, but I'm not finna be holding them up.
Yeah.
Because I used to book my sessions a lot of times, and I book my session at like 4. You trying to be professional, you get that 3:45, 3:35, and it's another guy in there, and he doing that. Let me get it one more time. Let me get it one more time.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, you been
It's a
here
level
2.5,
of
3
professionalism.
hours.
Yeah.
His session coming up.
Wow.
You said you was only gonna pay for 2 sessions, but now you done end up paying for 3, and your shit still ain't get done.
Yeah.
But that's where songwriting came in, because I was the type of person when I wrote my songs, I rehearse them at my house, rapping it on the pen and the pad at my house. So when I get to his house or whatever studio I'm going to, I'm not about to hold him up. Like you can ask Sin, man, I done, like in real life, I done knocked out songs in like 15 minutes.
I
Yeah,
heard, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said
Yeah.
that one time when you
10
needed him
minutes,
to do a
15.
beat.
I think one time I did one in like 12. Like I was just like,
I can tell this
Yeah.
story.
What's the one where you walked in, you asked him for a beat, and he was really stoked because he was finally going back to his roots of making beats.
yeah, you talking about lucid
And
dreams. I told the whole story.
Yeah, where he was, as he was making the
Yeah,
beat,
as
you
he was
literally
making the beat,
finished
I
the
was
song.
writing. Yeah. When
That
Sin
shit
seen
is
me do
awesome,
that,
man.
And I told a story too.
That's badass.
That's how I got into Biggie. Like the shirt I got on is a Ready
Uh-huh,
to Die
uh-huh.
album.
Flow, yeah, man.
It's that storytelling. It's
Yeah.
easy to come up with raps. I'm in the trap, wearing all black. I rap, I snap. You know what I'm saying? That shit easy. And I'm not gonna lie, I make that type of music on different vibes.
Yeah.
But when you storytelling, it's heavy.
Well, that's
Oh, that's that church one feel that I got, man. I
it's
love
story.
that song
I actually
so
got,
much.
man, I got some new stuff that I'm working on where I'm storytelling, and it's like, it's amazing.
and that's the stuff I like, dude. That's
Yeah,
the stuff
man.
that I miss about
it's
Tupac. That's the
amazing.
stuff that I miss
yeah,
about
Yeah, seriously,
about
though.
you know, even
Nas,
both those.
all those guys.
Fuck, seriously, man. That's
Jay-Z.
Like, that's
How's Jay-Z becoming the first billionaire rapper?
yeah. Jay-Z
Wow.
cold with it. Jay-Z dropped his first album at my age, 27.
At
That's
27,
awesome.
Already had money.
and oh my god, yeah.
He already had money.
He didn't,
Doing
yeah.
other extracurricular activities.
no record label.
And he put his money up and he invested in his
No, he was
career.
smart about it,
And
yeah.
he was smart about it.
He was really smart
always
about it.
smart.
Kent, that's the
He had a vision.
appreciation that I see from you, bro. The
Yeah,
ambition that
man,
you
man,
follow your dream, and you know the
Yeah.
cost that's good that
Man,
that
I
it
swear,
takes.
man, after y'all did this podcast with Sin, like the day that I seen that picture, I went to Sin house and we was just talking for like 2 hours straight. Talking, sipping a little bit. And we was just talking about like how the music game is, and it's like, man, it's always changing. You always got to keep your ear in the loop.
Yeah.
You always do, man. Like I be watching this show. It's like a podcast, but it's kind of like a regular show that come on YouTube called Everyday Struggle with Nadeska, Wayno, and DJ Academics
Okay.
for Complex. And I watch that show every day because they talking about what's going on current in hip hop right now. You ain't got to follow trends, but know what's going on.
Yeah. Know where you stand.
Know what's
your
going
surroundings.
on. Know what's going on because you don't want to get caught up. You know what I'm saying? Just like not knowing.
Get
You
left
know what
behind.
I'm saying? That's how I found out about streaming and all of that. These shows like this, I'm watching all these interviews. Like I was telling you with the No Jumper interview and all this and that. They talking about streaming and talking about how, like I'm watching a video with like Nipsey Hussle. He talking about when he came in the game. You check the 2010 Freshman XXL cover. It's like Wiz, Nipsey Hussle, Big Sean. They all on the cover, right? And the shit that Nipsey said was so crazy, bro. Nipsey was like, man, in 2010, with the rap game, he said, this is the metaphor he said, right? This what blew my mind with Nip, right? And he said this years ago. Like, it's probably like 2012, 2013. He was like, when all of us was on that cover, it was like a plane in the air, and we had to fix the plane while it was in the air because physical sales was decreasing. So nobody not selling records no more. He's saying that in that time period, rappers really weren't making money. Physical CDs are going out. They making cars
Oh, yeah.
without CD players. So they had to fix it. And when he said fix the plane in the air, I know what he meant. He was meant we had to find out how to make. That's when rappers started building their own brands.
Mm-hmm.
Building their own brands. You know what I'm saying? That's when rappers who got in the position to actually do what they needed to do, they started signing people For instance, when Wayne got in the game and Young Money started, they signing everybody. They got Bow Wow and DJ Khaled. They signing everybody because it's like, we got to find other ways to make money through this rap stuff.
Yeah.
So let's just sign other bigger acts.
I remember TRL every day was something new every day.
Remember that? And like they had 106 in Park. Like when all them shows went away,
man.
physical sales went down. Actually buying a physical CD.
Holy shit!
I remember them in
Bro, for
Walmart,
real.
man. I remember that shit in Walmart back in
We
the
had
day.
FYE.
Walk right
But
past
how-
it.
At FYE where you could listen to the song before you. All them stores.
But
went
how
out
is
of
it that
business.
streaming is taking away so much, and it is,
Because
and it is taking away from the cable cable time.
It is, man. It's crazy, man, because back in the day, getting dressed for middle school, you put on your clothes, got on your fresh school clothes, first day of school, and you watching, they playing what they playing. This is back in the day. I'm trying to give an example of what they playing back when I was going to school.
I remember in the morning.
Green Day, when Green Day made that song for the 9/11, Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Yeah.
That was coming on, and then right after that, come on, 50 Cent, come on, just a little bit. They played that song out,
Yep.
and then after that, they'll switch it up again and play like other songs, like the dudes that sung the Stacy's Mom has got it going. It was varieties.
Yeah.
And then it's just after that, when the physical sales went down, that was it. And if you think about it, it was around the time the recession hit. It messed up everything. It messed up shit in the streets. People trapping now.
But check it out, Kent. So in the morning,
Buddies ain't even spending money because they ain't got it no more. They concrete business, they went out of business.
That's crazy.
No,
to think,
but
yeah,
it trickled. It hit
Holy
everybody.
shit,
Yeah,
it hit the
everybody.
street. It hit the hustlers. I know.
yeah.
It hit everybody. So music changed. Everything started changing.
Well, I mean, and also
That's wild.
streaming
Yeah,
because in the
it's true,
morning,
man.
like you
It's
said,
true.
when you're getting ready for school, you're jamming to some 50, and then some Fall Out Boy comes on
Right.
straight after 50. So it's like, you're like, fuck. Now how do I go to school on some fucking Fall Out Boy shit?
Right.
So now with streaming there's a playlist of everything that I want to
And the
listen
streaming
to.
services, they be costing like $9.99, $10.99 a month.
It's worth it. It's worth every.
Back
it's
then, you could
nothing.
only get one CD for that. Now
Yeah.
you're getting whatever you want to listen to.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
making it easier on the user. It's like, look, you pay this money, you listen to
Whoa.
everything. This is like the new LimeWire.
Yeah.
And people,
It's
and
pretty
that's
wild
how,
when you think about it that way.
yeah.
too.
I really, and that, you know what I'm saying? That just come back to me just studying the game, man. I just know I'm not going to get caught up out the loop. Hell no. I rap too. Like I got like my new stuff I'm working on. Just go be on Apple Music, Spotify.
Got it,
I
yeah.
uploaded to Ep.5 too, but it's like those are the main platforms that I got my eyes targeted on. You know what I'm saying? Like doing merchandise and stuff like that. And I'm even trying to work on like low key. I ain't even told nobody. I'm trying to work on coming out with my own app. And I don't want an app like a regular rapper guide where you can just keep up with his updates and all this stuff. Cause that's so cliche to me. When rappers come out with an app and it's like, yeah, it only sell my shirts, my music, my art. I mean my music, my t-shirts, stuff like that. Nah, it's like I'm gonna come out with an app that's probably like it's gonna have something to do with my music, but it's gonna be different. It might be a game. It's gonna be something.
Okay.
It's gonna be something.
That's
For
cool.
real.
And-
For real.
and-
I need my own app. Kent need his own.
Well,
Kent need his own app.
Okay.
Only one
I
step
need.
away.
Hey. It should be
I
called
really-
Kent's app. You type it in the apps, Kent's app.
Bro, and I'm not doubting that one bit because
Yeah,
literally
man, for
everything that
real. I
you
need
set
my
your
own
mind to,
app.
everything you set your mind to, and I mean I witness a lot of
Yeah.
things, but every time you set your mind to something, this is what you do. You get a book about it,
Yeah.
and then you pursue what's next.
I get
dude.
involved, man.
That's-
Because,
and
man,
you have a CDL book, a realtor's book.
Yeah.
What else do you have? Well, you have multiple.
Yeah, I got a lot. I really, man, after I got out of truck driving school, I got heavy into read. I'm reading a book right now called Contagious. I found out about it in a Nipsey Hussle interview.
Nice.
Talking about like when Nipsey Hussle came out with that $100 mixtape. It's a dude in the book Contagious selling $100 cheesesteaks.
What?
And everybody coming all out from the world
What
trying
the
to see what
fuck?
the hell is about this $100 cheesesteak. So I'm
Right.
reading this book. This book is about marketing. And
Okay.
I'm reading into this. That's why I'm talking about having my own
What's
app.
the name? What's the name of that book again?
Contagious.
Contagious.
I
Write
got
that
it.
down.
Yeah,
Contagious.
I got it in my books. You know how the iPhone got the
Oh,
books.
you got that. Okay,
I
so you don't
bought
have
it.
the
I
actual.
bought
yeah,
it. Yeah, I bought it.
That's nice.
I
And
bought
that's
it.
by who?
I bought
I
it.
like
It's
to
right
read
there.
that.
It's right there. Wait. Let me hold on. It just showed the cover.
Yeah, I'd
Hold
like
on.
to read that. That'd be awesome.
Oh,
I mean, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you, and that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Because when it comes down to this
I
app
can't
thing,
bring up the cover.
I know this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go get the information that what it is to make an app, and I know you're gonna do that.
Yeah,
I know
man,
you're gonna make this app.
man,
That's why I don't question it
I
one bit when
always
you
been a
say that.
big internet guy. I always have, dog, because I know where the world is going.
Oh well, I
Bro, it's
mean,
crazy, man. It's
well, how about this? You know, talking about putting stuff on YouTube. Look at what we're doing right now, dude. I
Yeah.
never once heard my voice on
and honestly,
on audio.
You're the only person from New Smyrna that I know of that has.
There's an
a
11-year-old.
There's an 11-year-old. Yeah,
There's an
that's kicking
11-year-old,
her
bro.
ass, dude.
Bro,
He's got
and-
like thousands of views and everything, man.
What is
Check
he, who's
him
he
out.
interviewing?
What's the what's the
I don't
we're
know
gonna
the name
put
of it.
we'll put a little link at the end of the video
Yeah.
so you
Yeah,
can see.
Yeah,
I
dude,
need
so
to-
listen
I
to
need
this.
get up with.
So listen
No,
to
it's
this.
kicking
I
ass.
go
I'm
to-
always for it, man. I was telling Sin, I'm like, bro,
bro. So I go
Christian,
to.
it's man, we chilling, man.
Dude, I went to get some sushi,
Yeah.
and my homie, I was gonna have him on the podcast as well, and right when I was leaving, there's this couple, and they're like, "Hey, we just said something about a podcast." I'm like, "Well, yeah, it's not on yet, but I'm getting some video done before." And she's like, she pointed at her son, and
Yeah.
he's like, he has one, and I'm like, "Hey, man." She's like, "Yeah, he's 11 years old," and it's like young minds. For like but it's pretty much for it's
I'm
yo-
all for it, man.
it's young people
Yeah.
talking to adults about and being entrepreneurs like that's one to me. I can't wait to see. I'm yet to see one.
Yeah.
I'm yet to see one, and it's
That's gonna
it's
be
gonna
dope,
blow my
man.
mind
That's gonna be dope, man.
because not just that, but it's coming from a young mind like that. And
Yeah.
because I remember
That's genius.
when I was
If
11
I
years
wasn't,
old, man.
if I wasn't rapping,
Yeah.
bro,
No, straight up.
I'd be doing a podcast probably.
Shit, let's do a podcast. Whenever you make your way back to this area, just hop on back.
Yeah, man.
make
I'd be
another
a
episode.
regular guest.
There you go.
I'm a regular guest, man. I'm with it. I'm
so
with it.
so with you leaving, you're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gone.
You're leaving tomorrow. There's a reason we had to rush into this, and it
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
even a rush.
I mean,
bro.
I got
To me-
all day. I'm leaving till tomorrow morning.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm stuck because we've been talking about this
Mhm.
before, and I know you remember from having those talks at the house
Yeah.
that we were gonna have you as the first one because
Mhm.
that's what we were gonna do our takes and learn from everything.
Yeah.
Bro, it's come to find out that this podcast took a complete 180,
Yeah.
and it's all and I love it because.
You guys different categories.
No, and not just that, but all that dumb fear that I had in it. I mean, I want to thank Unlimited Solutions. I want to thank Max. I want to thank
Yeah.
everybody who is behind this because,
plugs.
bro, the stuff that I'm doing, like banging on the mic and stuff, it's
Yeah.
kind of like I was asking Sin. I'm like, does Kent always just hand you a bunch of just songs and you put the beat to this? And he's like, nah, he brings me his own beats.
Yeah, I do. I only rap on like one of Sin beats. Just Sin, to me, I'm gonna be real. Sin engineering
You do it all.
skills.
You do the kitchen work of it, and you do
You're
the.
your own
Yeah,
producer.
I find
You're
my
your
own
producer.
beats and
Yeah.
pay for them.
So how does this work when you do that?
You can go on YouTube, a lot of websites, and you can just pay for a lease of either the exclusive rights.
And
Yeah.
now is that something that you're planning on continuing doing, or you want to work on making your own beats?
I tried to mess with making my own beats, but I just think I'm more of a writer. To be
So
honest.
that's a different platform of the.
Yeah, making beats is crazy.
Okay,
'cause,
okay.
Like, don't get me wrong though. I love finding different types of beats and stuff like that, but it's just making beats. I tried it. And I
Mhm.
never made. You can hold me to this. I never made a beat ever. Tried
Mm-hmm.
it, but actually made my own beat and rapped on it. Never did it.
I can't wait for church wine because church wine to me is
Yeah.
the definition
That's the
of
new
your
stuff.
of
That's the
your.
new stuff, man. I still don't know what I'm calling my new project. I don't know. Like, I don't know yet. I was looking at the word. I was thinking about calling it Lost Cause. I still might call it that, but I don't know yet. I've just been recording.
Something new might come up.
Yeah, something new
Might
might
inspire
come
you
up,
into
man.
Well,
something
you're gonna
else.
have.
And I don't
plenty
want
of
to do
time.
no more like trilogies type things, like no more like Trap Wave 2, and
Mm-hmm.
Forever Thorough 2. It's gonna be just a new name, new music.
Because you're gonna be on the road, bro. You're gonna have a lot of time to think. So,
Yeah.
do you know what you're gonna do?
What do you mean?
What are the steps of getting your CDL learners, or what do you when you go on the road? Are you gonna be driving
Yeah, I'm gonna be driving
by
over
yourself
the road.
or with
I'm gonna be with a team. I'm gonna be with a partner.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And now this is gonna be your first time on the actual highway
Yeah, in real life
in real life.
with a trainer.
So before this, what do you mean real life? Is there like a simulation mode to
Yeah,
it?
before I did this, I was with my school instructors
And which school was that?
at TDI in Sanford.
TDI in Sanford.
I was with my school instructors, and we went we went on I-4 95.
I bet I-4
Me,
is
my
fucking
trainer,
crazy.
and like 3 of my students in the background. In the back, there's like 3 seats in the back. Yeah, so
It's
it's
a
pretty.
full semi with a full trailer and
It's
everything.
pretty
And
intense.
then on the
And I was driving a stick shift doing that.
Yeah.
The job I'm going to got all automatics, so that's.
Damn,
so
okay, that's the new world.
So
Damn,
yeah, it's the
man.
new. It's the new. It's truck. When it comes to truck driving, that's how the new thing.
Now on the simulation mode, how does that work? You got pedals and everything. You got sounds.
I actually never did the simulation, like the actual computer. We did the real thing.
Okay.
Yeah, like in the
Damn,
morning,
that's badass.
it's vice versa. If you going out on the range to do your skills, like the back and then alley dock offset, you doing that on the range. It's like 3 or 4 trucks, and you just find them when you fit in and go like that. And then at lunchtime it switch up. In the morning, if you didn't do your skills on the range, you doing city driving. And after lunch, after 12 o'clock, 12:30, 12:45, it switched. So if you was on the range in the morning, you doing city driving. If you was doing city driving, you going out on the range.
Wow.
And that's how it worked.
That's
School
awesome.
taught me a lot.
Is the city's pretty sketchy? Driving
Not
around
really.
in
At
tight
first
corners?
you do, but it's like your instructor telling you everything to do.
Okay.
And it's like, don't get me wrong,
Don't you
like
feel like that's even worse?
I was in the truck one time and it stalled out. Like going on to 95 is just stuff you gotta just learn. Just crank that bitch back up.
Yeah. Put the clutch back in.
Fast
Dude,
too. Like, because if you don't, it's a stick shift, so it's going reverse, it's going back.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but it's cool though, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Them trainers, they really, if my little ass can get some truck driving license,
And
I know anybody can do it.
And going on this trip, where are you going? Where are you traveling to?
I meet them in Alabama. I don't know.
And then you taking off from the truck and all
All
that?
over U.S.
Holy shit! And right now you're confident about it.
Yeah. I got friends from school. I was talking to one of them earlier, a dude from Apopka. He on his last week of training.
Okay.
And yeah, he was like, bro, just listen. You just be careful, going on the mountains in the desert. Just be careful.
How did you know at the end of the day that's the CDL? Was it because you heard from a friend? Or?
Yeah, I got a lot of my friends do
Okay.
it. I got more than 5 that do it.
Okay,
One of
so
them just called me since I've been here.
I'm probably asking if you're gonna get on the road tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what it is. They just telling me, just stick with it. You just got to get a good trainer. That's it.
What you're gonna
I
miss the
talked to my
most, man?
trainer earlier. He was on vacation. He come back off vacation on the 18th, and that's the day. Like when I get to Alabama, I go to this hotel, check in on the 17th, check out on the 18th. When I check out, he gonna meet me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
What do you think you're gonna miss the most out of being gone?
Nothing.
Come on, man. I mean, it's hot
ready
as
to get the-
fuck right now.
You're
dude.
ready to go see. You're ready to go see the fucking.
I'm just trying to
gun
make that
trip.
money in, cause I know what I'm gonna do. Messing with the music, it's gonna get crazy.
It's good. This is the ingredient you needed for
like-
the next step.
Y'all may think I'm playing, man. I got like intros to movie scripts I'm working on that I'm
right.
writing
Yeah.
by myself.
I don't think you're crazy. at
After
all.
you close the door, somebody says this. Somebody in the background putting this up. Cut scene. When the watcher's watching it, it looked like something's up. The second, third episode, it gets back to that, and you find out what he was really doing.
How do you know about those
That's
steps?
cool shit, man.
I just watching shows.
Holy shit, dude.
Watching Power and shows like that. Like you just getting the right crazy storylines. Like everybody can name a movie about how something happens in the beginning and some way at the end of the movie it circles back to that.
Pretty
I just
genius
pay attention.
storytelling, man.
I pay attention to that.
Yeah.
I pay attention to that.
And is
That's
there
good
is there a way that well, what are some access right now that we can check out some of this current music and this future up and coming music?
You mean people that's rapping right now?
No, your stuff, because I can't wait to hear this.
Oh
new
yeah.
Kent.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
man.
I feel like this is the new evolution of it.
Yeah, man, my stuff about to be like a lot of people don't even know. Like me and Ron, we working on a project together, like
Oh,
together,
yeah.
a collab project. I think I heard.
Sin kind of sprinkled
Yeah.
a little knowledge saying you guys are about to flood the streets. he
Yeah,
said.
it's about to get crazy.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's about to get crazy.
Hey, I
That's
know
awesome, man.
I know nothing in life.
That enthusiasm is necessary.
Yeah,
nowadays,
it's
man.
crazy.
Shit.
Me and Ron, we got.
Yo, I know that nothing in life, is take for granted, and I know that you always appreciate the levels of progression that you do
Right.
and where you've been. But at this level of where you're at right now, do you think if you would open for the when you open for the Yang Yang Twins, because you did that at a young age, bro?
Yeah, I did that 2014.
Holy fuck, bro!
And Nappy Roots, right? Nappy Roots
Yeah.
and Union.
There's
Twins?
multiple.
Yeah, that was all in 2014.
Yeah, so you've had that experience, sort of. So
Yeah, I just always was like.
I mean, locally, it happened
Yeah.
locally, but
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
you
That's
still
what I'm
hung out
saying.
with
Yeah,
those cats.
I never went out of that local bubble, but I always just
Well, I think
I
you've
just
been
used
building
my
too.
connects and just went like that.
You've been building though, and like,
Oh
and,
yeah,
and growing.
I'm gonna get where I need to go.
Hmm.
Like people that do music, we gotta go to like the Rolling Louds, the South by Southwests, the Bamboozles. Like these are hip hop festivals that's going on every year, and this is where all the rappers that get on. This is where they start off at.
Oh,
Because do you know why? The rappers that's already on.
Are you familiar with
they're
any of those
headliners.
festivals?
I've heard of those.
Yeah, Rolling Louds. Yeah, they do one in Miami, then they do one in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
All hip hop,
dude that started it from Orlando.
hip hop, trap, everything.
All that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like a variety of like that rave scene type thing.
It's more of hip hop,
Okay.
but it's like they doing raves and mosh pits. and-
What?
yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All the rappers on the come up. This where they going. It's real, man. Like that's where I need to be. If I don't need to go, if I don't go there, I need to just quit rapping. Not saying that that's everything, but
That's
let me get in that community bubble of people that's doing the same thing like me.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta be with like-minded people.
right.
Who's and you said you do a lot of local stuff. Who would you say was one of your local influences around here for music?
That's a good question.
Was it a friend? Was it?
Local influences. I don't know, man. Like
Because there's a lot of fuel behind all this.
I kind of influence my like.
You can say that, bro.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I influence myself, but I never tried to bite nobody's style. Like I may have, like I said earlier, the one Jeezy song, the Rider shit that I let sing here. I may have like went off for like a Jeezy vibe, but locally, anybody vibes, I don't think I ever did.
Damn.
Like I remember when I was young and I heard Doggy Style by Snoop, and I was like, this it. I'm about to start rapping. And then like the first time I met my mom and I was chilling with her in Orlando, I'm digging through her CDs. She at work, so I'm staying like at my grandma's house, her old man mama house. I'm staying there, and she got like a box of old stuff, and I'm literally just me and my brother are just here until she get off. And when she get off, she come home, take a shower, take us out to eat, take us shopping, spend money on us and stuff like that. I'm young back then too.
Mhm.
I'm like 12, maybe 13 or whatever, but I dig through her stuff and I find Mobb Deep murder music. So it's like now I've been listening to like Doggy Style at my daddy house. And then like just recently I found out how big of a music fan that my mom is. So it kind of makes sense. And my dad is. Like they was really into like music. Like they never made it, but just listening. Like my dad talking about back in the day in the 80s. Like he wore out the Rick James CD in the vet. Back in like the late 80s.
Well, I mean, I love music.
Yeah.
I enjoy music to the point where, other than podcasts, it's pretty much all I listen to.
Right,
But it's
it's
just
just
for
music.
listening. People listen to music to listen to enjoy it. When you
Right.
listen, when you listen to music, you want to become an artist. When you watch a movie, you want to
Right.
become a writer. this guy as well. You know, the way that you guys see music, it's just kind of like I feel like it's a different
One
path
thing
of the
about
brain.
music, man, you
that-
can be anybody doing any type of music. Y'all go relate to something about music.
Mhm.
It's a community at the end of
It's
the
an
day.
investment though, because
It's a
as
community
much
at
as
the
I
end of
love
the day,
music, I
man.
don't ever see myself
Fucking
wanting
Wayne
to
going out on
do
tour
the
with
recording
Blink
part.
182 and shit like that. Like shit is a community.
Yeah.
Like you think they ain't chopping it up about some
What-
type of music? Or,
Well, it's also about growing the
Yeah.
actual what's already been done and making something new.
yeah,
like you,
we
you
doing
know?
something new.
So-
we fucking off, but we taking it seriously. But we fucking off.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We putting our hand in the pot to see if it's gonna burn us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's
You know what I'm saying? We go test the waters. Why
Yeah.
not? Who else did it?
Plus, you ain't got really much to lose, anyways.
It's music.
Yeah.
Music is the universal language.
see, but it's different because, like I said, dude, I as much as I enjoy music, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not a composer like that. I listen.
Right,
I
right.
view music differently. I see it differently. When you're what you're doing, bro, is like you said. It's not just trying to find what word matches the other one, rhymes with the other one. You're telling this tale, this story, that I heard from listening. I keep bringing this back just from listening to Church Wine. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stories that come from within, and to me, that's passion.
Right.
That's passion because you know how to explain that. You know how to explain that in a way that it's pleasurable. It's pleasurable for people to listen to.
That's hands down one of my favorite songs, man.
Yeah. I
And like I
appreciate
told
it.
you, I've been trying to work on it with my trio.
Yeah,
But
we
it's just
still got to
been-
do that. We gonna
No.
do it. We gonna do it.
How long
man.
you gonna be gone for?
You
on this
mentioned
trip?
you. Sorry, man. Sorry.
Oh, no.
You mentioned. Sorry for cut you off, but you're gonna be able to try to get a mobile recording setup eventually
yeah.
for your truck
yeah,
and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Man, so I might I'm gonna eventually just
Send
gonna send you the
stuff.
tracks.
that. Yeah. Why not?
That's
How long you gonna
badass.
be gone? This whole.
Probably like a month.
Oh shit! So you are gonna be gone a long
I'm gonna
time.
be like living on the road, like legit, and be away from home, everywhere.
Man, and I know
Sounds
you're gonna
exciting.
find the best part of it.
Oh yeah, man. It's
You staying in hotels or staying in a truck? How's that
probably in
work?
the truck the whole time, probably.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Eating on the road.
yeah.
How you gonna do for exercise?
I gotta figure it out. I was gaining weight at one point. I'm starting to lose it now, but
Oh man.
I think when I was staying with you, I was starting to gain. weight.
Oh, we're chilling, man.
Yeah.
Very
That shit. And then
chilling.
lately, I've been eating Chipotle. I know that ain't helping.
Man, so
I
you
love Chipotle, dog.
Yeah. Shit, dang.
That shit's good. Them
have,
bowls.
have you picked up on
is
like
life.
the what not to do on the road, like what to look out for, terms and stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
Have you heard the term lot
I
lizard?
can't really intelligently speak on it. I can't. What he
the hell did
said?
you hear
Have
about
you heard
that?
the term lot lizard?
Oh yeah. I ain't fucking with that. Hell no.
It's a lot lizard.
Oh, that's some fucked up shit.
No, I definitely heard about it. I learned about that years before I
Oh,
even started my
shit, for
truck.
real?
My friend's truck drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
So they told me. Like, they
bet.
tell me they stories like with work. That's they work. So they like, hey, this and that, and
That shit's fucked.
yeah, I'm gonna be just
Lonely nights. I mean, you know.
honestly, I'm gonna be that type of dude that just when I come home, I'm gonna just be in the studio, shoot videos, and get back on the road.
Yeah. I mean, when you're home, dude, you do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You always accomplish a lot of
Yeah.
I
I got so much crazy stuff though. Like when I seen this picture with you and Sin, I went to Sin house after Sin house for like 2-3 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and we just talking, going back and forth, and it's like it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. That's why I can't wait. I
Yeah,
can't
no,
wait.
he was stoked on this. He's stoked on this new stuff that's coming out, man.
Yeah, it's really like, yeah, like people in the rap game, like yeah, like Santa told us like me and G.
Now, do you
That's
feel like
awesome.
that's the reason that you took on this new role, with this new job because
Yeah.
this new you is gonna take a much bigger
I
budget?
tell them all the time. I told Sin the other day when I was at his house. I only did it for the music. As crazy as it sounds.
financially though, right?
Well, it
Yeah.
doesn't sound crazy
Like,
if you understand.
I always had kind of my
how
own
it
little
works.
money, but it's like I can do this and this is guaranteed.
So, but
There's
what's
other
that?
ways I can make way more money inside of truck driving, leasing your own
Mm-hmm.
truck, buying your own truck. Now you making money and you ain't even driving your truck. Tell your driver, just hit me up if something happened to the truck.
Yeah.
Do you
I
feel
send
like you
assistance
just
to-
gotta like you're gonna have to invest a lot in what what you already know? Maybe go to do some school or anything for the talent that you already have, or is that
Nah, I think man.
like how do you see you investing this money in your career?
Oh, I mean, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just try to just flood the internet and however I can, and don't be too. What's the word I'm looking for?
Out there?
Yeah, like, don't be too in a way where people know what you about to do.
To be conservative.
Always be, well, I ain't gonna say conservative, but be more like, they don't know what I'm about to do.
Keep them waiting.
Keep them
Yeah,
waiting.
you don't need to tell people what your plans are.
Yeah, like,
What
be
your
like,
moves are.
here, we the homies, so we chilling.
Yeah.
People
No,
who doesn't
for
go
sure.
watch this gonna be like, damn, he trying to do this and that. It's like, yeah, and I know they go hear it. So, but it's a lot of other things too, like movies and like
That's cool. You brought that
apps.
up, man.
and
With
like
the whole scenes, and you got scripts.
apps. Like if I wasn't doing this type of
Shit.
career I'm about to indulge in, I'd probably be having a tech job trying to build interfaces on apps.
Okay.
Good,
If you
man.
watch Facebook didn't look like how it look now on your iPhone 5 years ago.
Mhm.
Instagram, it changed it. Every
Yeah.
social media, the interface is what you
Yeah.
look at when you're looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
It changes. Changes.
Every day with the
Even the iPhone updates, it changes how stuff look.
Yeah. It smooths things.
And I pay
things
attention to
out.
that. I pay attention to that.
No, yeah.
I really do. I pay attention to that.
That's the evolution of marketing right there.
Yeah, I pay attention how things change, and that's just the only thing I'm trying to do. Like I'm trying to have my own app, like for real. Like have my own app. Just keep putting, always. I started coming out with shirts and stuff. I'm gonna come out with some more shirts, and then just like later I want to get into like film scores, all of that stuff. Like why not?
not so much. Now I can see the point that you're trying to say about not telling people what you're going to do. Just show them.
Yeah,
what
I'm
you're
gonna show
doing.
them. It's y'all go see it though.
I like
the
that.
music
I
was
like
just
that,
the tip
yeah.
of the iceberg, and I'm still gonna do that even better than how I was doing it because my new stuff is about to be so hard.
It's maturing.
It's about to be crazy. Like I've been talking with homeboys that I know that's in the game, and they like, yo, they trying to link up, and they're like, it can be done, man. It can be done, man.
You got a lot of it. A lot of investment for what you done already, dude.
Right.
You invested so much.
When I put
in
my
what you done
mind to
already.
something, I just try to do it. Just like how you
That's the
said.
only way to do it.
Just like how you said, how I got that real estate book.
Yeah.
I've been dipping and dabbing in that on the low.
Oh, dude, that's
Just think, boom, I'm spending 3 weeks, a month on the road, and I come back and sell a house. I'm just the middleman. Got White Card. You got all these places on Beachside.
Oh, they multiple.
Multiple.
You're-
A lot of them, I know they
Right.
daughters, and they be, yeah.
Yeah.
Feel me?
There's definitely money out there floating, man.
There's
You
money
just
out
gotta
there
fucking
floating. It's
Reach
people-
out and grab
It's
it.
people ready to spend it too.
Yeah.
They just looking for the
Oh,
right
yeah.
person. They just want the right conversation.
Oh yeah.
Just make me feel comfortable. That's the only thing they want.
That customer service.
They want you to feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I like that.
That's it.
What's Pops got to say about all this, man?
Nah, man, he's just chilling, man. He's just in the background. He's
He's
all my people happy for me though, man. They just, even me and my brother, man. I was at my brother's house. He was just like, damn, because I used to be in a lot of stuff early. Like I got into like just like hustling and all of that. It's just in that environment. When you live in that type of environment, you gotta figure it out quick. You gotta figure out the essentials of life. How you gonna get the essentials 1st,
Mhm.
and then after
They gotta
that,
survive.
you know what I'm saying?
Well, that doesn't got to do with anything, man, because you just the way you are, you're a stand up guy, man. You're a stand up.
Yeah,
You're
whenever I
never
want something, I'm gonna go get it.
you're never late on anything. I
Yeah,
don't think you ever owed
I remember you told me
anything
that.
to anybody, bro.
Yeah, you said, man, you always I show up on time. That's how I am, man. You gotta be prompt.
But I mean, that's part of the growing up. You
Yeah.
know,
Maturity, yeah.
Yeah,
with
for real,
also
for
with
real, though.
you know, with growing up in a hustle and whatever. You also grew up with the greatest mentor, which I believe is your father, dude.
Yeah, yeah. He put me on a lot of game, dog.
He's an old school. He's an super old school man.
Heavy game, heavy game,
Full time Floridian.
heavy game. Yeah, heavy game, man. Heavy game. He.
I want to have him on a podcast, dude. That's
Yeah, yeah. I remember we was talking about. I can get him on here.
It's 83 years of Florida experience, right?
Yeah. 79, 79.
My bad.
79.
Oh
yeah.
man.
He
Fell-
old, yeah, he
fell-
old.
No,
He had me when he
hey,
was-
you gotta
he-
cut this out, Max.
Nah, you
I was
good.
gonna see this.
Nah,
Woo!
it's all good. He had me when he was like 52.
Bro, he's still
Damn,
rocking.
had my brother when he was
He's
like
still rocking.
48.
Dude, he's riding an R1, R1 or a Gixxer.
Chicks
Oh,
1,000.
nice. Holy shit.
Like full-fledged biker, real life.
Bike week, everything.
Every year, March and October.
I can't even pick. You know, I can't even.
I remember
handle
back in the
these.
day, my dad used to go on his. He used to go like he'll ride his bike early in the day, come back, drop off his bike because he don't want to be riding around all them crazy bikers. They be drunk or whatnot. Come back and get the car, take me with him. I would hate bike week. He dropped me off at the studio, and when he want to leave, he'll come pick me up, and then we'll go home.
Okay. And that
But the
was
studio was right around the corner.
that was PKG in Daytona?
BKG. Yeah, BKG.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, it's facts. And he like if you when you interview him, he gonna tell you like like I used to drop him off, and when he got ready to leave,
Dude, you
he
were
called me.
investing. You've been investing in
Yeah,
this
from,
for a
from
long
what
time.
I've gathered so far, man, you
Yeah.
know how to use your time properly.
Yeah.
man. Since
Yeah,
you were
and,
a young kid.
and that's key. You gotta use your time
yeah,
properly,
man,
bro.
you know how to take advantage of the proper
Because
chance.
one thing about it, dog, on some real shit, it's like, bro. And I keep referring to Nipsey Hussle interviews just because Nipsey Hussle was like one of my favorite rappers. Like me and LaRon, we was in Daytona on Beachside just walking around when we heard he got killed. We was like, damn. But I used to watch his interviews and he said, bro, at the end of the day, we all got that date.
Oof.
Heavy. We all gotta go. But nobody living forever, bro. So what you go do in that time that you got? What you really go do?
yeah, you're gonna.
What you gonna have
manage
people saying about you when you gone?
Damn, dude.
So I'm here. I'm on a mission. I'm gonna work.
You
I'm
got
gonna work.
It's part of the
And I don't even
inspiration.
mean work like clock. I'm gonna work on my dream. I'm gonna work on whatever I'm thinking of. Nothing like all that. It just come back to money and networking. I know that ain't all it, but
People like to call it dreams and shit, and it seems
Yeah.
kind of like out of reach, but it really is just takes action, man.
Take
If
action.
you really want to
Word.
if you
I
really
wanted to
want to
rap.
do something,
Find a studio. I wanted to rap.
Fuck
Find a studio.
yeah,
Don't be on the corner just freestyling.
Nobody's here
Motherfuckers
now.
gonna get tired of you.
yeah.
Come out with it. Give them a CD. Like that's what I do. That's what I did. And like,
That's deep.
yeah, give them a CD. And then you got people saying, "Hey man, if you got a CD, man, fuck it, I'll pay for it." Wow. So you want to pay for what I love to do, and you know what they say when you start getting paid for what you love to do, it ain't even a job no more.
Yeah.
It's over with.
So other than Sin, did you ever try to reach out to anybody else?
Nah, man. Once I met Sin,
That
man,
was it.
that was it.
The loyalty.
Yeah, Sin, that's it. Sin already know. He know what time it is when I get on. Yeah, he ain't gotta worry about nothing. He ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Nah.
Even if it ain't even like directly, if it's indirect, like I just make sure he good because he really like with me, him and Ron, like
Yeah, he mentioned y'all grew together.
yeah, we
While
did.
he was going to school.
We
was
did.
able
He
to
went to
apply all
school.
that
We
shit.
met him. We met him, bro. And he had all the right equipment, but he didn't know how to work it. He went to that school called First in Orlando.
At first, okay.
It's like Full Sail, but it's cheaper. He went there and came back a monster. Got
Yeah.
built in studio in his house.
Well, I mean, he had invested in his knowledge.
That's
and
what it comes back to. He did this, man. His Sin is.
That's
he's
what you're
that
doing
dude.
right now. To me, that's what I see from him, homie.
Sin
badass,
be
man.
doing this thing, man. Like Like he was talking to me, man. Like that day when I told you me and him linked up, he just was like, man, you got to put forth in whatever you trying to do. That's the only way you go see results. Sometimes it might be up, sometimes it might be down, sometimes it look like it ain't gonna work, but you gotta
Keep trucking forward.
literally, no pun
Yeah.
intended. You gotta keep trucking forward.
You like that one?
I like how the segue. What they call it? Segue.
Damn it, man.
Yeah, that's
Fuck,
what you
dude.
gotta do,
Dude,
man. 'cause-
congratulations, brother.
Man, that's what you gotta do.
That's real shit, man.
That's why everybody's happy for you, because they know that
They know I
the
came.
intention
I
with the
came,
meaning
and
behind
where I
it.
came from too. It was like, yeah, like where I came from. It just was. You know how that go.
Yeah, yeah.
You just gotta get. You gotta. It's no excuses in life.
But you learned the
No,
right
I don't
part
care
of
how
it.
you grew up.
No, there
You
ain't.
gotta figure it out.
You learned the
What
good
you go
stuff
do?
from it, man.
You go blame people for the rest of your life.
You've built
Or you go
character
get up
from
and
that
do
shit.
it. Hell yeah. You got it, man. I'm be talking about. I be around niggas talking about, yeah, I want my own app. They look at me like, nigga, you done lost your mind. What you think them people, when you go to your app store and you download and all this stuff for free, shit, I think I could do that too.
I know you can, brother.
You can do that. You could do that though, man.
Only
Have you
takes the
started
basic
tapping into that?
knowledge.
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. We can talk to it off camera. A little bit. Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
like
yeah.
it. Well, you're gonna have a lot of time to think about it
Yeah,
too,
yeah, man.
and process it,
I'm gonna
render it.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get to it, man. For real, man. I gotta. Like, I remember when I was younger. Like, this was in like 2014. I started printing up shirts that had like my Twitter name on the back and stuff like that. And nobody, like, I
What?
don't think nobody was doing that. And I was selling them in the hood. Like, people want.
With your label, with your
It just said Red Cup Life, and then in the back it had Lil Kent.
but that was your Twitter account.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
At
and
the
Twitter-
time,
and
now I
Twi-
changed. Well, yeah.
And Twitter
What I-
was fucking.
my Instagram, my Twitter name was the same, but now my Instagram name Ken ain't even here. But yeah,
That's because he's gone.
he's gone.
That's tight.
Yeah, for real though, man. Like, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna try my best to change like the game, like for real. And I know eventually I might even have to move or do whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
But I accepted that.
Gotta leave the nest, man.
You have to.
And I accepted that. No, I accepted that because I just know. I know where we from small. You know what I'm saying? I accepted that. So I said, man, I'm going to do this, get this career. Now I don't even got to be here like that no more. And I'm getting paid.
Damn, bro.
And I'm running to different people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can do stuff other ways, dog. Like, for real. That's what I did,
And
man.
I hope everybody's listening, because that's the whole point of this podcast is you can't just sit around and expect the same thing. That
Hell
expect your goals to
no,
happen
man. You
doing
gotta
the
get
same
your ass
thing.
up and hustle. I don't care what you selling. You gotta do it.
Yeah.
For real. You gotta
Take the
do
next
it.
step.
You gotta do it. That's what I did. I put my mind to doing the other shit. Boom, made it happen. Bought the book, made it happen. That's what I did, man. That's what I did. And it's all coming back.
You even inspired a coworker of mine, and that's the reason I'm busting my ass right now. I'm working by myself.
Yeah, he hit me
Mike,
up earlier.
you gone.
Yeah. He hit me up earlier.
Oh, he's a good dude, man.
Yeah, he hit me up earlier, man.
I hope he gets his CDL.
Yeah, he in class right now.
Oh, is he?
Well, not right now.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
out
but
now
yeah,
at 5:30, but
yeah,
he texted
he's-
me when
yeah.
he was in class.
Holy shit!
and I
Good job,
asked him,
Mike.
was the
Hey,
dude-
Mike, if you're watching this, good job, homie.
Yeah, I asked him, is the dude the same dude here that was teaching me? He was like, yeah.
Holy shit!
He
So
at
you
the
guys are going to the same school.
He at the
Cool.
same school.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's all you got to
Now,
do,
did you,
man.
now was this kind of living with you through the whole process, man? It felt kind of like a draft. You kept talking about this one school, this other school, and finally, what made you decide this school? Because you were about to go to fucking
I was getting flown
out
out.
of state. Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
You're
It's
supposed
just,
to
you
leave.
just wind them down. And, like, again, like, luckily I had people that I knew.
Mm-hmm.
They went to this school.
Nice.
So, like, Ron, John Clark, a couple other cats, a couple older homies, like, from where I'm from, they went there. And I just was like,
Because all these schools want you.
yeah, they
Yeah.
all want you. They know where you about to head to. Like the whole time you in school, they got recruiters
Okay.
talking to you and stuff like that because they want you to sign with their company. So it's just like,
So this was
wow,
out of all
fam.
logic, like at all, but breaking it down, trucks, payment, treatment, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's just like pre-trip inspection. Make sure ain't
Nice.
nothing broke. You do that first in the test, then you do your skills. You do a backup, and then you do an alley dot, where like, let's say like this right here is the lane you're trying to go in, and this the tractor and trailer. You got to back it up into here with
Yeah.
the trailer, and to remind you the trailer and the truck separate. So you got to kind of jackknife it in there. And then you got the other one, the offset. It's kind of like if you in this lane, you gotta back up and end up in this lane. And then the other one is just straight back.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I did that. I did all that. I failed the first time, and I came back.
That's
Made
fine.
it happen.
Fine.
Yes,
You already knew that. That's
Yeah,
what.
I knew. I knew what I was getting myself into.
Oh yeah. What was the most difficult part of it? You think was it the fact of driving? Was it the school part of it, like the testing part of it?
Now it was just more the driving,
Okay.
the actual skills.
Okay,
City
okay.
driving was sweet. Pre-trip, you just study the parts of the truck.
Is that something that you recommend to somebody who's? Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
saying not because that's
Yeah,
the
if you wanna listen, man.
because that's the most demand job
if
right
you
now.
wanna
Bro.
if you wanna make some real money
Mhm.
and don't want to go to college, voila.
I think you're the one who told me about that. Remember that teacher told you to go to that was working at said you to get a job at Publix, you can easily make.
Yeah. I had a fourth grade teacher, Miss Andreessen.
What did she say?
She said she was like, if you go to Publix and work there for a while, you will eventually come up.
You'll be eventually retired with over.
Because she told me about how the chains are different versus a Winn-Dixie and all that. Publix, look at it. The people that got money, that's where they go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's where they go. For real. The people that got bread, they go to Publix.
Yeah.
They do. It's a known fact. They prices are higher. For real.
Yeah, no, they got stocks and all that shit
they got
too.
stocks.
After
You start
worked
working
a
for
few
them.
years,
You start
yeah.
getting involved in stock. It's and
a
I think
business.
and I think when my teacher told me about that, I wasn't even up on stocks being in fourth grade. And as I look at it, yeah, she talking about stock, all this. If you really get involved in all this, you'll be straight.
That's an investment for sure.
I know chicks right now who work at Publix. They like managers and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's like they making good money,
Really good money,
real good money.
and they pay. I believe if you want to go to school. And all
Yeah,
that.
they got programs like that. Luckily, the company that I'm going with got a program like that.
As a school program as well.
Yeah,
Nice. So if you want to pursue your marketing and everything, your design,
for free.
holy shit, dude, that's great.
I looked into all of that. Dog. I really did.
I mean that's the thing about having your passion separated from because your career is your passion at the
Right,
end of the
right.
day. But it takes takes some type of wood to fuel that fire, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, that shit ain't
You
just
gotta
gonna
make it
come.
happen.
And all these sponsors, people who are sponsored like that, their levels of appreciation are different. They're never gonna
Yeah.
understand the game the way you do. They never gonna appreciate.
right.
game.
You got to build it from the ground up, man.
You have.
You got to, cause if you don't, ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You got to just make it happen, man. You gotta draw that blueprint. Be like, damn, I'm gonna do this. Then when I come home, I'm gonna be doing this. Now I'm about to be busy, but I'm always working towards something.
Yeah.
Always working towards something. Besides working, it ain't like I'm just working and come from work and I'm just sitting up. I could do that, but it's like I got other plans that I really want to do. That I really want to do to the point where I won't even need my career no more because I'm doing this that I love to do for twice and 3 times the money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Homie, since you started working, because I believe, your first job was Outback.
I worked at the pub when it was called JJ Finn's
Okay,
in
so
2012.
when you started doing that, you haven't stopped working since then.
Nah, hell.
You haven't stopped. You every month you received a paycheck.
Yeah. Like JJ Finn's went out of business
Yeah, yeah.
But I got a job at Outback.
And then Outback.
Outback went out of business. Then I went to Outriggers. Outriggers went out of business. Then I went to Everglades.
Oh man.
Whaler was paying more, so I went to Whaler. Then left Whaler to go to truck school.
No, this is. But
Yeah.
this is a career. Like I said, you already know
I
your
had to go
career.
through them jobs
You already
to
know your
like
career.
find like a real legit. Like I'm like, man, I'm getting tired of doing this type of work. Let me figure it out. That's all I did though, man. That's all it was. It wasn't even nothing really to it, man. Like it wasn't really nothing to it. I just be trying to really. I just want to do the music for real. That's where my main goal at. It's like I'm.
Do we have a date for this? For this?
With the project. Nah,
Yeah,
I ain't got
man.
no date.
No, okay.
But it's
Keep us waiting.
gonna be. It's gonna be soon though.
Where can we get a little taste?
Soon.
or some similar material?
Real soon.
Is
Not
there, is
even
there
out.
anywhere that we could see something? Instagram?
Yeah, I mean, I got, you know what I'm saying? I want to give the people what they really want, and I just got to do it the right way.
Yeah, they want the whole thing. They don't want to taste it.
I mean, I can tease them too,
Nah,
but it's
nah.
like, I want to tease them when the whole, you know, I want to tease them while the whole pot full. That's what I'm gonna say. I want to tease them.
Flood them.
I want to give them a little side, but really
Flood
the whole
'em.
dinner in here, for real. Y'all just don't know it.
I like that.
I'm gonna
I like
give you.
that.
I'm gonna give you everything. You know
What's
what I'm
popping
saying?
the most right now, man? Instagram. What's your
5-course
Instagram
meal.
popping right now? YouTube.
Nah, I mean, I be on Instagram and stuff like that. But see, I'm not
You
trying.
got a big fan base.
Yeah.
Shout outs to your fans, man.
Yeah, man, I do. I ain't gonna lie, I really do. I know it got crazy when I got people who I don't know that be like, they who run up to me and be like, "Yo, what's up?" And I don't know. I be kind of.
And that's-
Whoa.
well, bro,
You know what I'm
not just
saying?
that,
Like, I be
Ken,
like,
you open for Ying Yang Twins. You open for
Nappy Roots.
Nappy
Yeah,
Roots. You
Bone
open for Bone
Thugs,
Thugs.
and
You open
Harmony.
for
Fa-
Afro Man.
Yeah, Fabo.
Fabo.
Yeah, from
What?
D4L. Yeah, I met Fabo. Yeah.
Come on, man. Give yourself
Yeah.
some more credit.
I do, man, but I just feel like
Not
I got
enough.
so much to do, though.
That's good.
that's
That's
good.
good.
Yeah, I don't let that.
Fuck yeah, that's how you reach
don't
for
get me
those
wrong,
fucking
it's
stars.
Dope. It's dope. Sometimes when I think about it, like I just remember them days when I would open up for people, bro, and like that night, like if I wasn't chilling with a chick or whatever, and I'm just sitting in my bed, probably at the end of the show, I might be tipsy a little bit, and I just be looking up at the ceiling, and I just be like, damn, I really did that. Like I opened up for the Yang Twins, it's like 200 people here. Half of them from the hood, paying to see me.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it means a
Dang.
lot, man.
Yeah, it do.
Same thing whenever we play at Beachside Tavern locally, and we
Man.
pack the fucking place. You know, we feel that appreciation.
It's when I opened up for
There's
the
really
Yang
nothing
Twins, I
like
was at
it.
the Beachside Tavern. It's like half the hood, though.
Yeah.
Damn it,
No,
man.
y'all packed the
Yeah.
tavern for those shows too. I
Yeah.
remember that shit.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
dawg. It was like damn, and it's like even back then I wasn't doubting myself, but I'm just like damn,
Well, you
I
definitely
can
know.
pull this shit off.
Yeah, you definitely
yeah,
know you
the
got
confidence
more
is
I'm
work
there.
to do.
like damn, I can really. It's for real. It's for real, and I just stayed at it. Like I ain't even dropped the project in like 3 years.
No.
I probably was Trap Wave.
Slow cooking, dude. Slow cook that shit.
Yeah, I took a step back.
Well, you had something drop not too long ago. That one that was taped, videoed at my house.
Yeah, I did. That was a finesse. That song on
Yeah.
Apple Music right now and Spotify.
Yeah.
And the video out
Check
on
it out.
YouTube. Yeah. It's out there now. And I just did that just to mess around with it, but it's just other plans it's other stuff that I gotta like.
Oh, I heard it, bro. I heard
Capitalize
a lot
on.
of it.
Yeah, I got
I
some.
heard a lot of it.
I got some stuff that's like
Like I was telling Sid, dude, I think I got the pleasure of, when you were living at the crib, it was, I just wake up like 7:45 in the morning, just hearing you grinding, boom, 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 replay that song, boom, boom, boom. You're replaying the same thing. I'm just like, holy fuck, like just to capture this and knowing
Yeah.
that what the future of it that holds, I feel honored of being part of that,
oh yeah, man.
of hearing that.
Man, it's a process, man. It's a process, and at the end of the day, when you're doing stuff, man, you gotta find the right situation, and you gotta just figure it out. Like that's one thing I can say about doing music, and I know you probably can relate too. It's like it's not easy.
No, no. And there's a lot of
But
self doubt in it too, in the process. Because
Yeah,
you think you
'cause-
want to be, you think you want to be like this or like
Yeah.
that, but once you find your own voice, that's when
Yeah, man.
that's when things start.
You think like it's just different, man. When you mess around with that music, it's really different, man.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out,
Yeah,
and you gotta meet people and
yeah.
pick them
networking
out
part.
and be like, damn, you network. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Yeah, the network part is big, man. Trying to
shake
get out
hands
there.
with everybody, even if the vibe be wrong. You never know. Later down the road, he might got something for you.
Yeah.
For
Or it
real.
might turn good. The vibe
Or
might
it might
turn good
turn
once you
good.
get
I done
into
met
it.
people like that messing around
Yeah.
with music. I ain't like them at 1st
Mhm.
Fuck them.
Well, shit, some of the
Then
most
at the end of the day, he hit me up out of the blue on
exactly.
some, bro, you want to do this?
Mhm.
I'm like, dang, bro, I ain't even think we liked each other. Nah, I wasn't that. I was just going through something that day. My bad.
Exactly.
Ain't had
Can't
nothing to
assume.
do with me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm taking
Good
it
point
personal.
right there. Yeah.
It had nothing to do with me.
Well, some of the best bands that fucking ever made it didn't. The members didn't like each other.
Right.
A lot of bands, a lot of
Just
big
the
bands
talent
that
was
did
there.
it. The talent was there, and they
Talent was
accepted
there.
that.
Talent was there, and they was
They-
like together collectively.
Exactly.
This shit can really take off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, that's good, man. That's cool. That's cool to realize how confident and then how into it you really are. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I'm always gonna be doing something
Where's the
music
jar at?
wise. I'm always gonna be doing something music wise, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always am, man. Like I'm working on a new project.
You see, and you're looking for something to invest what you like,
Right.
which is something that I've seen that's like a step that a lot of fucking people miss.
Yeah.
It's like they think they can just either do one
They
or
think they can
can't
do shows for the rest of their
it,
life.
or they can't do it because
Yeah.
of this.
I
And it's
love
like, no,
rap,
man.
but I'm not gonna be doing shows for the rest of my life. No. I'm
Studio.
not doing that.
Well, you said, man, movie
Right.
scores and shit like that. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
film scores. Yeah.
That's-
I know, but
that's
I
cool
be
shit.
watching all that stuff on YouTube, man.
Mm-hmm.
For real. At one point, I was starting to film a little bit.
Gotta get
I
into
bought a
it.
DSLR camera, Final Cut on the laptop. Film. I used to put little trailers out there.
I seen your first one on YouTube.
Yeah, I used to put little
The one with
trailers.
buckwheat?
Yeah, I used to put trailers out there and just like have people just see what they gonna
Sorry,
see.
Max.
Oh, good.
You know what I'm saying?
Making me work more.
God, that's all I do, bro. That's what I'm saying. I was telling Sin, I'm like, this is the background that I don't know and don't understand the producing part of it. Cause
Yeah.
I just hand
Like Sin is a dude.
God, dude, his mastering, bro. I was
Man, Sin is Sin is hard, dog. Like I was talking with Sin, like I said, after I seen the picture, I was at his house, we was just going back and forth. And then you got G too.
Mm-hmm.
That's another
so other than
that's another sniper laying on the
other
grass.
than G, other than G, and I'm not saying that you need any other,
Yeah.
but other than G, LeRon, do you see yourself collabing with anybody at all?
Oh yeah. I got songs with this dude named Yak.
Nice.
he
We're talking about having him on the podcast.
Yeah,
Have him.
Yeah.
Me and him got a song together.
Come
And you know
on,
what's
bro.
crazy?
Juice,
You know what's
Juice.
crazy? You know
Juice
what's
is sick, man.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Me and him got the same birthday. I'm just 2 years older than him.
That's sick, man.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Both
we
Tauruses.
definitely want to have Yak in
We
here.
got the same birthday.
Holy shit!
I'm born in
Come
92.
on, Yak,
He born
let's
in
see you
94.
down here, man.
That's
Fuck.
fucking
Yeah, that'd
badass.
be a good guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ariel got me hooked
That'd
up
be a
with him.
good. Yeah, he
Ariel.
is. He is. I got a song. I don't know if y'all heard. I'll
No.
play it after. I got a song with him.
We'll put it on the edit.
Man, I got a song.
What's the name of the song?
What did I name it? Cause I damn for sure got it. I was listening to it the other day.
Dude, because I've been listening to a lot of Yak stuff, bro.
I just call it 3.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Yeah,
And yeah, that's
that's it. That's a song right there.
Now you can't press play.
I
Can you?
can.
Hit it.
I can. This exclusive. Nobody heard this.
Only play like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Now we can play the whole thing if y'all want.
Yeah, put it up to the mic. See if we can get that. Not too close. A little closer. A little closer.
they been sour from their get-go. They was telling for they told, man, they been for. They creep, I can hear them on their tiptoes. Going through it, I might die. He went off on this shit, though. Mind racing, but I'm sober, man, the playoffs. You know what? You know what day I did this song? Super Bowl night. Super Bowl. We waiting for the Super Bowl to come on.
Damn, bro. I like it.
But I sent the verse to him after. I did my verse on the Super Bowl. He ain't do his on the Super Bowl.
Okay, so you guys weren't even together in the same room for this.
I just did my verse on the hook.
And who put all this together?
Sin.
Who else?
Sin.
Who else but the man Sin?
That shit
Holy
crazy.
shit. I like it, homie. I like it, dude. So this is the new.
Yeah.
Flushing down the street, shooting birds. Hopping out of sports cars, had to serve. Check my rap sheet, you know I used to serve. Rocking all black like we
I love his verse so much.
running through these bees like we born
No,
in
man, he's got great flow.
His shit is.
That's good stuff. All right.
I like it.
Yeah, we don't have to release it all.
All right.
Let's keep him hanging. Let's keep him hanging.
Yak snap. He snapped.
Yo, Yak.
I like it,
can't
man.
wait. Dude,
I'll let y'all hear Yak verse after we,
I can't wait.
yeah.
I can't wait to
Yeah,
get him
I ain't
here,
gonna lie, that's
man.
another person y'all should
I
go
can't
here,
wait
man.
to-
Yeah, get a hold of him. We'll get a hold of him too,
Yeah.
man. We definitely would love to have him.
Got to show him the introduction to this one and also Sins, man, because Sin
I can't wait to see
had a lot to
Sin.
say.
Sin got,
about
man.
We're working on it as we
Yeah,
speak
man,
right
He
now.
had a lot
Sin.
to say about Yak too, man.
Yeah, man. Yak cold, man.
I
He
like him,
cold,
bro.
man.
I really do.
He cold, man. Sin be like when we all met Sin and Sin heard us, Sin was like, whoa. It was
Bro.
like, bro, y'all
got
got
the
something.
talent, yeah.
Like this shit is no bullshit. Like he was like, if I didn't know y'all, I'd be saying this. And that's why we fuck with Sin. Sin always.
No, hands down, man. You can put, like I said, you can put that Church Wine song up to a lot of good stuff that was
Church
happening.
wine,
yeah.
dope.
Man, that song is deep, and more if you understand what you're talking about. Which
Right.
I'm local and I know your brother and stuff like that. So it's real, dude. That's some badass shit.
Yeah, I appreciate it, dog.
That's real
Damn, I
inspiring shit.
appreciate it. Yeah, for
Man,
real.
so we pretty much the future's right here. The future's going on right now. This is the new future.
That's what they used to call me, Future. I changed my rap name to Lil Kent, but yeah, Lil Future was my first rap name.
Little future,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what they
You've
still
had
call
the
me
vision,
Future.
man.
in the
You've
hood.
had the vision.
Yeah, they
You're a
used to call me
visionary, bro.
Future.
You're a
Yeah,
visionary.
yeah. They still call me Future. That might be hint. The new name of the shit.
There you go.
Future, for real, dog.
So what's up as far as after the month that you're gonna be gone on the trucking scenario? You're gonna come back, or you're gonna stay up where you're
No, I'm
where you're
coming
stationed?
back.
You coming back?
Yeah.
And
I
when
have
you
to
come
come
back, how
back.
long you come back for?
Just a couple days, come back, and then I go back to the place and I get hired on. That'll be it. And after that, I'll probably be. I was actually talking to a dude today, a dude from New Smyrna, or whatever, gave me like this little opportunity with the same company and all. He just owned his own truck,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be making more money. So
There you
Nice.
kind of thinking about that. He just called me today, actually. Yeah, so
So
I'm
there-
thinking about that. But yeah, man.
go. It'll be go back and forth kind of deal.
Yeah, and I be home often, making
I
way
mean,
more money.
Pretty much from
There you
what I
go.
know about this, you're your own boss at the end of the day.
Yeah,
You make your own schedule. You
Yeah,
choose who you
man.
want to work with.
honestly, that and the music stuff is like the same
Mm-hmm. Got to manage yourself.
Similarities.
Proud of you, man.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
similarities. It's the same
Like good shit.
similarities, man. For real. Cause you gotta make it happen, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna make it happen. Like y'all go see when this new project drop. It's gonna be.
Look
God,
forward
dude,
to
you
it.
got everybody. You
It's
got
gonna
everybody clinging right now. What the fuck?
It's
Is
gonna
it going? Is it coming?
It's coming. It's gonna be. It's
Damn,
it might be
man.
the biggest project out of New Smyrna from
believe
any
it.
rapper.
I believe it, dude.
Any
good.
rap like it's gonna be
I
that
think it-
heavy.
I think
It's a
it
good bar
deserves
to
a-
set right there. That's
Yeah.
a good bar to set.
yeah. It's go. Yeah, people gonna be thinking I'm coming with trap, just straight trap stuff. Like y'all heard Church Wine.
Yeah.
It's
I think
nah.
it deserves
I got a little
great
bit.
opening.
I got a little bit of
Great
everything.
opening.
Yeah,
No,
I got
that's
an
just
intro.
Clean flow, man.
I got an intro too. I got an intro on the phone. Man, I got some I could play a couple seconds if y'all want me to. I got
Play it
some,
up. Play it up. What you got?
I
Let's
got
hear it.
some stuff. Now you heard it. I made the song at your house.
Okay, let me remember which one this is.
Yeah. I got some stuff.
Because I know them all, bro.
Yeah.
That's that Red Dead. That Red Dead beat.
This it.
Yeah, I heard this.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna just play a couple seconds.
This is you and Laurent, right?
Huh?
This is not the one with you and Laurent.
Nah. It's just me, yeah.
Talking this and that. You ain't never trapped. Been in corners.
See, that's like an East Coast type flow.
My hands in the water. I can't give you that. Whole nother class. Don't ask me when I ate. Came through in the vet. I'm trying to rent the I-8. I hit the sneak this.
And them raps be like, people like you know me, what I be saying be real life.
It's real life.
It's like,
All that shit's real.
House on my way to court. Buddies coming through. Glock sleeping on the porch. Last night I had. Scoop me in the Porsche. Moonwalking through slippers. I'm about to roll. Saks Fifth Millennia. We would get rid of ya.
This is, I got some stuff, dog.
My click Lydia. Flow super nasty. Like that shit chlamydia. Finna fuck the city up. I mean in the worst way. Doomsday my birthday. The kitchen is the shirt space. I reside in first place. Rap game sweet. This shit is like dessert day. Just left LA. I was kicking in the Burbank. I never been the club guy. Nigga rolled the rug guy. All our eyes blood.
I'm on that.
All right, yeah.
Holy shit, man. Holy shit, brother.
That shit get crazy, man. That shit. I got some stuff, though.
But man, dude, I'm so proud of you. First of all,
Yeah,
second of
I
all, dude, I'm
appreciate
so
it,
glad you
dog.
came by here,
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
and
man.
and that we made this happen because this.
I told you I was gonna make it happen.
I think the day that we came up with this idea at the house, well, because you and Bob already had
Yeah,
had
we're
this
like,
thing
man,
going, or
It's like,
wanted to get it going.
Bob and I want to get this thing started, and you're like,
well,
Bob,
why not me?
getting started. And I'm like, all right, well,
I remember
get
you
it
was telling me
started.
about doing
Yeah.
this, and I just kept seeing. I seen the clip with your mom.
Oh, it was
I watched
it was a slow start, dude. It was
Yeah,
a slow
man, but I
climb.
be seeing it, and then it's always like, man, even when we get off air, I'm gonna be telling you about people that I know that'll do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give us.
You
give
get
us a
people
list.
like,
Love,
you know
man.
what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it.
Like my
Appreciate
like
the love.
Felton.
I love to have
him
your
and-
brother here, man. I haven't seen him in
That'll
so
be
long.
dope.
I
That'll
haven't
be,
seen him in so long.
you know what I'm saying? Because he gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying, how it go.
Man, that's why I want pops.
Yeah, like,
Pops
you know
will
what I'm
tell you how
saying?
to
You
go.
can get them on here,
Love
man. It's
that
a lot
shit.
like get yak. It's a lot. There's a lot of people I ain't even gonna say on air, but
Oh, yeah, no,
I tell you, I think I
got a
told
few.
you. I told you when me and you talked.
Mm-hmm. I remember, brother.
Remember that what I talked about?
Oh
yeah.
my god, dude.
Yeah.
I-
All
that-
right.
Yeah.
And,
You
and
gotta
that
get-
stays off air.
Yeah, that stays off air until
Oh man,
they
dude.
come.
Can't.
Yeah.
Badass,
man.
Yeah, man, for sure, man.
Fuck,
For
dude.
sure, man. I had a
Yeah.
good time though, for real. This shit was fun.
What do
Fun,
you
yeah,
think about the
dude.
studio? You've been into a lot of studios. What do you think about this one?
I'm a little abode.
Nah, this
man.
is dope.
A
This is
little
Max's setup, man. Holy
I
fuck.
like it. That picture dope too.
Yeah, it's my dad's. My dad
That's-
painted that.
Wow.
Johnny Bongo.
Yeah, it's a folkloric little, joropo style Venezuelan night. People jamming, eating good food, drinking liquor.
Oh yeah. But that's the thing. The liquor doesn't hit there because you're constantly dancing. You're constantly moving.
Sweat.
Right. Sweating.
Mhm.
As long as you
Yeah,
sweating,
man.
you're not really gonna get the full intensity of liquor.
Yeah.
You can look it up.
Oh yeah.
Man, anything you want to cover? Anything you want to shout out? I know because this is a very important thing you got coming. This
Who I want to shout out? Shout out LaRon.
LaRon.
That's my homie. We got a project coming out. A raw project. It's dope. This shit is like Michael Myers and fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre type
He's
shit.
gonna murder this
This shit is
dude.
this shit is like, it's nuts. It's so raw, and it's coming out for sure.
Nice.
Ron got more music than all of us.
Oh, Ron's a monster.
Yeah.
He just don't be putting it out like that.
Ron's a monster,
But
man.
the shit that we doing, I always tell him we putting it out. That shit coming out. I got that. I got my own stuff, like the song I played with Yak. I got another dude, young dude from the city named Lil Gun. He cool. I know his pops. He on there. I got Odd on there. These are all people you have as guests too.
Mhm.
They'll come through. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, man. I just working, man. Just working. That's it.
Get it done.
Yeah, just working, man. That's it. Just
That's
stay
my dog,
tuned.
man. Oh, fuck yeah, we're saying too, dude.
Hell yeah, man. Sounds
God,
good.
it's hanging
it.
on to dear life right now.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, for real, for real.
Fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Yeah, man, for sure,
Thank
man.
Kent. You.
All right.